God, that was one of the most incredible things I have ever seen.
Rain again. No respite for us, man. Isn't that thunder? We're getting screwed again.
Fair weather islanders? What's going on here?
Whoa. I've got a flipping... It's a scorpion.
Shit!
Right, don't move.
I do not want to get stung.
Of course you don't. Right.
Please be quick about it.
Whoa, let me get that way. Don't flick
cut it
on me.
off there.
Don't throw it off on his foot.
Flick it off.
Take it off.
Oh!
Give it a bit of a shock, yeah.
Woo. Ain't that the thing with this island? 1 minute it's all calm, and then boom, there's a scorpion on my leg!
I'll eat him. Horrible little thing.
Take him. Yeah. Take him down.
Well done, big fella.
The men have been living on the island for an unprecedented 36 days, and they're now entering uncharted territory. And that's why this time only the mentally strong are going to make it to the end. Living for 5 weeks on an extreme low-calorie diet, consisting mainly of fish, limpets and coconuts, the men have been getting weaker by the day.
Pounds just keep dropping off, gentlemen.
To make sure their physical decline doesn't become life-threatening, Dr. Piers has been monitoring their weight using scales from his medical kit.
Come on, you big streak of piss. That puts me just under 10 stone.
My bollocks weigh more than that.
Jesus. 28-inch waist.
28-inch waist.
Jesus Christ.
You could just buy boys' clothes when you get home now. Save a fat suit, pack it.
Baby gap, mate.
You get baby gap.
Since arriving on the island, the men have shed nearly 30 stone between them.
The weight loss was always going to be dramatic, but I was not expecting it to be as severe as it was.
And maybe, just maybe, the storm has been kind and dropped us a fresh coconut.
Determined to halt the decline, the men redouble their efforts to find food.
We're going to go and check the out of these nets.
Good luck, fellas. Oh, for my legs, it's not working today.
I had that yesterday. Just, have you worn your boots recently?
No.
God, dude,
Too heavy.
do not try putting them on, I tell you now.
Oh, it's a bit weightier than last time, isn't it?
The fishing nets have been a lifeline for the men, but as they get weaker, taking the raft out to check them has become an increasingly difficult task.
Come on now, let's have just one or two.
Oh, it's all snagged.
Oh, this is getting annoying now.
Today, there isn't a single fish to reward Charlie and Piers for their efforts.
You all right?
I think it's dangerous now, actually, living in these nets, in all honesty. All of us are just skin and bone, and it's not really, I think it's safe anymore.
We've eaten almost every single coconut on this whole island. All the ones left are pretty much rotten. This was the last little stash I knew about.
Depleted a lot of the limpet stores already, really.
Even the men's once reliable food sources appear to be running dry.
We have truly decimated the fish within 3 meters of the boundary of this island, haven't we?
"24 hours ago, we were conquering this island. Nets were full of fish. 24 hours later, we're in tatters. This could go from bad to worse very easily."
Every single one of these guys is going to have mega low moments. It's just the reality of being out in the wild, being tired, being bitten to death, being hungry. You just have those moments. And one of the key lessons I've learned is that the pain, the discomfort, it never lasts forever. Keep your eyes on the light.
Can I just show you something? There's something here that you might want to see.
Where is it?
Come with me. It's not my
Worth
fault.
it, Sam.
Is it edible?
It's good.
I'm taking my knife, just in case.
It's Bear Grylls, isn't it?
And it's a hope as well. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baby turtle.
Oh.
It's alive, and it's making its way to the beach. And if there's one, there's probably a few more. Isn't that amazing?
That's incredible. There's the others, look.
The other one. Oh, yeah.
Can you see the two of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Privilege.
It's a real privilege, isn't it? I just noticed it. I was coming back from the end of the beach. I just saw this thing wriggling in the sand, and I thought, what's that? And just to see that, it's absolutely amazing.
They're such fighters.
You can sort of see them toasting in the sun, can't you?
Yeah. It's life and death for these guys, you know what I mean? It's like each one of us, you know, whether it's here on this island or in life, we're sort of fighting our own personal battles.
Should we help him?
Oh, mate, get out of that. Help him along.
Good chap. Yo. And maybe I'm doing a completely wrong thing and shoot me down, but if there's a chance of this little dude living rather than dying, I want him to live.
Go on, little fella.
Take to the water.
God, that was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen. Really touching. Those guys have just been born, have just been hatched. All they're thinking about is just surviving. Get into that water. It just puts everything into perspective. Such a beautiful sight.
Heavens absolutely opened, enough to wash out the entire camp. All hands to the deck.
Dad, I'm hiding for a vulture. And you're slightly spoiling it.
Where are you?
I'm hiding here, ready for a vulture.
Oh, for sake. The whole point of the morning meeting is to dedicate tasks. If he's got a task, he needs to complete the task before he moves on to something else. Softly, softly's not working anymore, so we just need to be a bit more firm with people, I think. Sam, we need to stick to our tasks, otherwise we're not going to get shit done. It's like nearly 11 o'clock and you haven't done any wood today.
I'm heading there now. And it's going coconut for the conjuring trap as well.
But you're not doing traps, we're doing traps. You're not doing traps, are you? You just concentrate on what you're supposed to be doing. If you've got a task, stick to it, complete it, finish it.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. Bloke talk's a good, nice, posh game, but failing to deliver in my book, and an island where manual graft is king. We all have to work and sweat. And up to now, we ain't done jack shit.
Shall I drop this in then, me old fruit?
Sam's reluctance to fall in with the others is starting to affect his reputation in the group.
I've given up trying to second-guess Sam Farmer. He's his own man, and he sort of exists in another world.
Yeah. He's an airhead, isn't he? And he's like, oh, yes,
vultures.
Exactly, I must get a bird trap. And I think everyone feels that bird traps are a waste of time.
There's a bit of selfishness there.
I think.
But I don't think it means to be selfish. I just think that's the way it's been brought up.
For me, and this is my opinion, if it is something that Sam wants to do, you will work hard for it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I just think he's had his wiped for him for the most of his life, and as a result, he doesn't realise when he's possibly not mucking in as much as he could do with others.
And a lot of the guys here are kind of like, I do hard graft, I come from this place, I don't come from that. And their posh voice and the fact that they went to Eton, I think some guys here just don't relate to him very well.
As the men continue to physically decline, the group is becoming fractured, and it's as if they're judging each other not only on their ability to contribute and find food, but also on class prejudices, and that's coming to the fore. An hour before nightfall, a tropical storm hits the island.
It's gonna rain. Yeah. It's coming in. Guys, it's gonna rain.
When it rains fast, it rains hard.
Dude, I'll stop doing that. Look after the fire for me.
The men have just minutes to secure the camp before it's washed away.
How's the fire, Sam?
Just need some dry kindling.
Desperately need to protect the firewood. Without the firewood, it's through.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, now. It's a death trap around here.
Come on, lads. Lickety split. It's amazing because it's pouring with rain. And under those trees, it sort of feels quite dark and it's like kind of panicky.
Now, go on, get over it, get over it. Yeah. Don't stop, don't stop.
And you come out here onto the beach. There's an incredible sunset over there. And it's just glistening on the water. The sun's just glistening on the water. And it just feels really quite peaceful, actually. Really quite a peaceful moment.
Split some bamboo and we can make a drain pipe to carry it down to the beach.
Heaven's absolutely opened, enough to wash out the entire camp. All hands to the deck. There are certain times when some people need to pull their finger out and start working.
Ooh! I have had some monster bogeys off this island.
Bogeys?
Monsters.
Have you?
That must be one of the biggest bogeys I've ever had in my life.
Eat it.
No.
Calories.
You dirty bastard. I mean, you're quite welcome to it, fella, if you want it.
I'm absolutely fine, thanks, Vic. I'm not that hungry yet, mate.
It's very tasty.
After last night's vicious storm, the men's shelter is in urgent need of repair.
I feel like a Shire horse. I see, that might work, yeah. So that one never changes.
Piers Dan and Sam Farmer have been assigned the job of weaving new palms for the roof.
That looks pretty good.
That's not right.
It's not.
You're bending in the wrong way to start with.
But Sam's struggling.
It's hard work now.
Vic? Yes, sir?
I don't want to abandon my duty, but I'm actually really crap at this weaving.
No one's good at it. Everyone's is each other.
I can't actually get to work, though. I spent 45 minutes practicing it, and I'm obviously doing something wrong.
You need a lot more determination, Sam. Just crack on with it. Just stay with it.
I've got to play to my strengths, and one of my strengths isn't plaiting.
Stick with it. We need to sort it out. The man the up.
Anyone fishing now?
It's too rough.
Sam Farmer is shirking some of the harder tasks, and it's been noticed by a lot of members of the group.
I think some people in this group are working harder than others. I don't want to point any fingers, but
Sam.
I do have a bit of an issue with Sam Farmer at the minute, yeah. He's getting under my skin.
He just seems to potter about the place as if he's looking for his butler.
Sensing the group is starting to turn against him, Sam decides to approach one of his critics.
I hate tension, and when you can feel that someone's not quite at ease with you, I think it's worth nipping things in the bud early. Sam, can I have a quick word? I feel that you're a bit frustrated with me, and I don't want to make a big deal.
A little bit, man, I am.
What?
Can we talk about it later? I'm busy.
Well, actually,
Mate, Sam, let's talk about it later, OK? I'm working. Well, there'll be plenty of time, OK?
I'd rather talk it out now, because it's in the air, and quite a few people have mentioned it to me.
Not now, OK? Not now. Please. Let me finish this. Later on, when we're having
5
some
minutes?
food. No. Let me get this tree down and maybe, OK?
Not highly successful. Never mind. He's not happy.
People are having a bit of a go at Sam Farmer, and I'm finding it a bit mean, really. Sam works really, really hard, but he works really hard on things he wants to do. He's getting a bit sidetracked in that regard.
It's there. I could see it. There's some stingrays, guys.
Get it. Okay, go! Get him! Oh, Andy, get him! Oh!
You don't want these guys to go.
Absolute I'm not having it. I am going off this island because I'm not being held responsible for that.
22-year-old graphic designer Joe, builder Andy, and now construction manager Paul are all threatening to leave the island.
It's affected you more than I thought it would have.
I came here to get away from like this, not deal with it every day.
So we are 3 men down in one day when the odds are against us at the moment. And without a full complement of people, we're going to really struggle. You just made this survival thing probably twice as hard.
Okay, slightly less tactfully, guys. We stood here and talked for an hour. If it really is going to be 11 of us today, us 11 have got a lot of work to do to get through the rest of the day. So if you guys are not prepared to commit to the rest of the group, boom, go.
Sweet. I've made my decision, I've had enough. I want to go now.
Basically, we've realised that a candlelit dinner with a glass of wine is a bit better than being here.
Look, we knew it was never going to be easy. But it's not the survival bit that's got to me, it's just all bull.
I think that's genuinely like, I think that's walking away and leaving the rest of us and letting the rest of us down in a big way. Not only is it a selfish thing to do, I think it's the most selfish possible time you could go when, like, all hands are needed.
With Paul having made a definitive decision to go, the group are hoping their other builder, Andy, will now change his mind about leaving.
Don't leave because of someone else. If he's going anyway, stay and get amongst it.
How can I possibly stay, man, when a guy is leaving because of me?
If you had left, he would have still gone.
Andy, you
So
stay.
that means
we can accomplish 6 things at a time instead of 5.
I'll stay. I'll stay.
Awesome.
Well done, Andy. I'll stay.
Yeah!
Good boy, Andy. Good boy, Andy.
That's I'm really pleased about that. It's less worry, and it's a heartache to see the others go, but you know what? We're stronger. We're stronger with 12 and 11.
As the weather breaks, Paul uses the emergency satellite phone to request his evacuation, along with Joe.
This is Paul. I would like to come off of the island. It's either me or one of the others go, and I don't want me to be used as a scapegoat. So I believe I am stronger than that person and wouldn't regret this decision.
It's going to make everything so much harder. We've not been here for 5 minutes, really, and we're losing 2 members of the team.
I'm an happy man. I want to be a happy man with a tub of Pringles and a Mars bar.
You can only encourage them so much before you end up spending a third of your day encouraging somebody not to leave, when that could be better spent time getting the things we need. Water, fire, shelter, food.
Having lost valuable time, the priority for the 12 remaining men is to finish a shelter before another storm hits.
We are running on empty, but we are being stubborn and persistent.
Fortunately, Andy decided to change his mind about leaving. At this point, there's still so much to do. We need all hands on deck, so losing 3 people would have been a massive blow.
Right, Piers, I'm off.
You off, mate? Well done, mate.
See you again, eh?
Yeah. See you being blighty.
When look at you go.
I turn round and shake your hand, mate, but we're
No, it's fine. Yeah,
we're sort of structurally integral at the moment.
See you later.
I don't want to spoil fun, gents, but is there any possibility you could step out of the area while we just start running these struts across?
Continue your conversation just sort of 10 feet over there.
Andy! He didn't even acknowledge me.
Did he not?
No, didn't even turn around and say, Dicky bird.
Unbelievable. Spineless wonders. Lads, what were you thinking? What were you possibly thinking?
Just before we came out here, I bought a brand new Golf. Mate, it's white with these, oh, it's beautiful, £500 wheels.
Lovely view, though, isn't it?
After just 5 days on the island, 14 men are down to 12.
It was a bit emotional saying goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, of course it was.
But,
I mean, in a short time we've been here, we've made quite a strong bond. But...
Oh, yeah, of course we have.
Now the dead weight fucked off, let's get on with it. Ain't got the time to it, we've got to build a fucking house for tonight.
When people leave a survival group, the positive thing is that what it does, it galvanises those who remain, making them even more determined that they can survive. The new group may be less in number, but it will be greater in strength.
No, genuinely, I can't believe that after 5 days we're down to 12 people.
It is a shock, isn't it? Come on.
It's a massive shock. I mean, do you think you'll stick it?
Yeah.
The whole
yeah.
thing?
Yeah, I've got no doubts about that, yeah.
We've been talking about for the last kind of 2 days, really, that it would be a great shame if anybody left.
But I now think we need to look at it positively. And as harsh as it is, perhaps we've streamlined, actually, and more determined. I think those have stayed, you know, have showed a certain determination.
We've got no personality clashes now in the camp. Everybody gets along, everybody really likes each other. We're going to have some really good bonds out of this. Not only the achievement of doing it, which we will, and a new friendship is going to develop between us all.
Teamwork makes the dream work, Vic.
Yes, it does, sir. Stop staring at my sexy bottom, though. It's upsetting me. I could feel your eyes penetrating my underpants.
Morale in camp has lifted, but events of the past few days have taken their toll.
Oh, I'm absolutely knackered.
The men have barely eaten since they arrived on the island some 5 days ago.
I do feel like we're staring down the barrel a little bit. We're going to have to pull something out of the bag or go very, very hungry, it seems to me.
Are we not wise to have a real good recce of the island?
There's going to be wildlife somewhere around that rocky bit.
Yeah.
There's got to be.
We need to really go through the interior of this island to find out what's living where. We could come across, like, you drive in the country and you see all of a sudden a field full of rabbits because they love a certain area.
Yeah.
It might be exactly the same with the agoutis, exactly the same with the lizards.
I think it's a really, really good shot, mate.
Yeah.
Come on, boys.
5 a.m. the following morning, the hunt for food begins.
No heroes today. We don't want anyone losing a leg or arm or anything like that.
You've got your stick there, haven't you, fella?
I've got a stick.
We can all grab a stick if we need one. Are we ready to dance first? A hunt dance? Woo! Yeah! Iguanas live up trees, is that right?
Yeah, keep your eyes absolutely peeled.
Wish I had me glasses.
To ensure that these guys have a fighting chance of surviving, I've made sure there's enough water, indigenous animals and vegetation on this island to keep them alive. But they've got to have the ingenuity and the skills to find it, hunt it and kill it.
Whoa, look. Rays, they're shallow, aren't they? We need a weapon.
We need a spear.
OK, try that.
Come on, boys, let's get one of these. They're going deeper.
Stingray's one, survivor's nil.
Anything that's heart is beating in its chest, I will eat it.
Yeah.
My biggest observation about living in a jungle is how quickly you lose your sentimentality. When I look at something, I'm not thinking that's beautiful or look at the little creature. I'm thinking, can I eat that?
Hurry up, there's an iguana. Just straight through.
Oh, yes.
Right, you keep eyeing him. I'll go out and round, push him back to you.
What's the mouse?
Stamp on him with your flip-flops.
It's there. I could see it. There's some stingrays, guys.
Get it. OK, go! Get him! Oh, Andy, get him! Oh! Get him behind it. Oh! Cut him off. Get him! Get it! Oh!
There he is. That's dinner. Son of a bitch. He's gone. A deaf man could hear us coming.
We are top predator. We've got to stay that way. If we're going to survive, if not, we'll all be going home shortly.
The men's first day's hunting has produced nothing.
We are winging it. And if it weren't for being such a stubborn person and so positive, I think I'd have been on my way a long time ago. Just starving and dehydrating slowly is not a nice way to go. Terrifying.
Vic, the man that said a few weeks ago he does not see the point in crying, cried.
Morning. Oh, that was a good sleep.
Oh, morning.
After a savage sandfly attack 24 hours ago, the men have spent their first night raised off the ground in their own beds.
Good morning. Oh, last night was wonderful. Last night was the best unbroken sleep I've had by a mile.
This time it's Vic who hasn't slept a wink.
Vic looks like he spent the entire night sitting on a fence post. The poor bugger looks absolutely drained today.
Victor looks a little bit edgy today. I can see him cracking a little bit.
Hopefully he's all right. You know, he's not the kind of guy who would show his emotions. He's definitely that kind of old school British macho male.
Today is the 20th anniversary of Vic's first date with his wife.
Never again this long. The greatest thing that ever happened to me, other than being born, was my wife. I can't wait to get back to Cheryl. Smell her, taste her, touch her, feel her, all them things. I love that woman so much. It's immense, truly immense.
As human beings, when we're stripped of everything, the real essence of who we are is laid bare. Every single one of them will have a low point. It is just the nature of survival. It's the nature of enduring hardship. If you can take a long, hard look at yourself when you're at your lowest ebb, and in that moment you can accept what you see, in my eye, that's what makes you a true survivor.
Devastated. Absolutely devastated.
This is literally what we were getting smashed against yesterday. It's so dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so dreadful at the moment. It's unbelievable. This beautiful, dangerous paradise can be a killer. You take your eye off the ball and she's going to bite you in the The raft crash will stay with me till the day I die. These guys saved my life.
In camp, Vic calls the men together for a chat.
I'd just like to say if I ever offended anybody, upset them unduly and it weren't deserved, then I apologise. It won't happen again. I worry immensely about providing for me and mine. So perhaps that's why I compensate for working so physically hard, like a fool, like a donkey. I've got a fantastic wife and kids, but I have this overwhelming urge to provide. It drives me more than anything else. And the fear of not being able to do that is terrifying. Terrifying.
Vic, the man that said a few weeks ago, he does not see the point in crying, cried. The way that you describe your wife and your family, I find inspirational. I've never known a man to come away with a group of guys and to say, I love my wife to bits. She's the best thing I've ever experienced in my life. I never hear that. And that's one thing I'm going to take away from you. I'm going to take that.
Every time you talk about Cheryl, like, I feel like she's in the room. Don't get me wrong, but you've pissed me off more than just about anyone here. But overall, mate, you're worth every ounce of you. You've lifted us up more times than I can say. We'd be seriously worse off if you weren't here.
I weren't expecting this, I'll be honest with you, not at all. I expected difficulties and hungers and confrontation and conflict, but not to find something out about me. That was the last thing I expected. What a great bunch of blokes these really are. What a great bunch of blokes. I ain't never going to see eye to eye with them all, but on this island, it's a family. It's the island family.
Vic calls an end to his fishing strike and heads out on his own to catch dinner for the group.
So nice and steady, nice and steady. Hold your ground. We're good, we're good, we're good.
It's been 3 days since the men had anything substantial to eat, and they are obsessing about food.
But I saw this documentary about some women that were still breastfeeding kids at the age of, was it 3, 4?
I always think that the longer you're on the breast, the better.
What, 8, 9?
Yeah, I think if you're taken off the breast too early,
it becomes short.
Stunts your growth.
Well, hello!
Yay!
Gentlemen.
Yes, Victor.
How are we all?
What'd you get, Vic?
I wish I had a fish for each of us, but alas, I don't. What I can say, though, is this. Of the 5 fish I've caught...
Hello.
2 are the biggest I have ever caught in all my life. And one of them is the size of a small dog. Daddy brought home the bacon.
They are massive, Vickers.
For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. For he's a jolly good fellow. And so say all of us.
I don't know, but I think we're going to end up killing each other by the end of this, I really do.
There's no leader. Not one person rules the roost. We work collectively, so we have to kind of use our initiative and work off that. So if, say, I want to go foraging, I don't have to be told to go foraging. I'm going to go foraging.
All the decisions we've made thus far have been made collaboratively. We've not needed to conform to a system where there's a leader.
The women need to survive 7 more days on the island. Any hope of dinner depends entirely on catching fish. The women are yet to establish a rota for checking the nets, and Julie has made a discovery.
The net is in a right mess. It's curled over that tight. There's no teamwork. There's no organisation. There's nobody wants responsibility for anything.
Holy shit. It's an absolute state. I mean, have you seen that? It's twisted and twisted and twisted.
High stormy seas have destroyed their last hope of getting something to eat.
Fishing is the only thing that we survive off at the minute. We need to get it sorted ASAP. It's just getting more and more tangled.
Yeah, I know, but just pulling it like that's going to rip it, isn't it?
No, it's not.
Well, it is when people...
feel it.
Well...
Right, I'll just leave you to it.
Stop being a stroppy cow, Jamie. What's up with you?
Where's Jamie gone? Want to get off here, and it better be soon. I would say I've had a hard life growing up. My mum's got MS, and she's in a care home. She's always said to me to basically live life to the full because she's never been able to do the things that I've done. It's made me extremely independent. So if someone was to start bossing me about, it would make me really upset and probably make me really angry. I'll do what I want, when I want. I don't want anybody telling me what to do, bossing me about. Fed up. We have to do things that, you know, we don't always want to do, but it's for the team. I've had enough of everything! It really is shit.
If anything's going to make me leave this island, it's the people. It's the lack of teamwork.
Well, darling, I mean, I don't know what to say to you other than I completely agree.
I thought we were all going to be a team and pull together, and it's not like that at all, is it?
It's absolutely not like that at all.
The effects of starvation on the body are not just physical. Extreme hunger makes people desperate, depressed, irritable, and all the negative emotions the women are experiencing will be amplified. And if their rift's emerging now, what hunger will do, it will act like a crowbar, forcing those rifts further apart. 6 a.m.
So, what's everybody doing? Can we just make it clear?
Nobody's taken responsibility to set a fire rota, so it's left to Beth and Lauren again to keep the embers going through the night.
I'm sorting out the fire. You're sorting out your socks.
While Jamie has slept.
I think you should help.
Right, well, do you know what? I can't be doing with this.
Literally, you've got to bend over and get stuck in twigs.
Stop bossing me about, right?
Look,
those rose hips. I want to show my daughter that I can be brave. I want to show her that there are endless possibilities and a woman can do anything. I'm hoping we're all going to group together and be a team, especially because it's just a group of women. I think we've all got a little bit of something to prove.
I will help when I'm ready.
I've been up all night with the friggin' fire, and I'm tired too. And you're sitting there sorting out your feet. I've got socks on. Whatever. Lazy.
It's outrageous.
Fucks me off so much.
It's absolutely outrageous. We're all a bit fed up with Jamie. There, I've said it.
It's really making me frustrated. And every time I stop, I feel like people are looking at me. Actually, you know, I didn't mean to hurt anyone's feelings, and I don't know, but I think we're going to end up killing each other by the end of this, I really do.
We are completely dysfunctional as a group. I find that deeply upsetting and deeply frustrating that we're led by mush. We need a leadership to get ourselves together, to get our food sorted, and we just can't live from this sort of hand-to-mouth, piecemeal way. More thought needs to be going into this, for sure.
Lauren and Beth call an emergency meeting.
We're working as a democracy and, you know, things were pretty positive. Something has gone wrong somewhere.
What do you think has gone wrong?
We're literally starved. The group feels fragmented and that we're not a unit.
I don't know how that fire's managed to keep going. It's literally by luck and coincidence that we keep rocking up going, oh, fuck, the fire's literally just about to go out. And, oh, God, I've just got that jab of water. And, you know, it's basically lack of structure because then we have lack of food and it's kind of a knock-on effect.
I think, personally, we need to decide on a leader to set out what is needed and a plan of action.
I can hear you're really passionate, Georgie, and I totally get it. But I think for me, we collaboratively lead the group.
Harvey, that system is not working because we've done that. And I think we're stumbling from one day to the next. And now we're in crises.
I'm with Harvey here. Why is it necessary to have the leader?
Because a leader knows where everything is. The leader will lead you and go, right, OK, these are the priorities.
Why should I let somebody boss me about and tell me what to do? I'll do what I want to do.
You cannot stand there and go, I'm going to do what I want to do, and if someone's telling me what to do, I'm not going to do it. But we all need to come together.
Exactly, the arguments have started already.
It's not an argument, Jenny.
This is what happens when you try and elect leaders.
I know. The last few days. This is what I didn't want.
Trying to improve their destructive group dynamic is important for the women. Now they've turned on each other, they've pushed their very survival back into jeopardy. And without decisive leadership, they won't make it to the end.
I'm so torn.
I'm torn. I think the fact that we're so torn means that there isn't ever going to be a leader.
Keep going, keep going. Okay, go! Get out of the water! Go, go, go!
I personally don't think men are as strong now as they were, I wouldn't even say 50 years ago, even 5 years ago, because we have it too easy. The interesting question to ask, actually, is if we lost everything, what would happen to us?
It'd be nice to think I've come off the island feeling a little bit more macho, a little bit more alpha male, a little bit more popular with the ladies.
I'm about to abandon these men on a remote Pacific island to see if they can survive. They will be utterly alone.
My eldest lad's 19, he's at university, he only needs me for money and a lift. And the youngest one's too cool to hang around with Dad. My dream is for them guys to go, that's my dad, that's fantastic, my dad did that.
I don't think I've done anything that's put myself at risk, really. I'm scared he's sticking a graphic designer on an island with no other skills whatsoever. Anything could happen.
These 14 ordinary men do not know each other, and they have no experience of living in the wild.
At the moment, I don't enjoy day-to-day life. I've got a stressful job, I've got a newborn baby at home. I want to go out on the island to get away from the day-to-day bullshit.
I think everyone in life does take certain things for granted. Electricity when you turn on the light, having a warm shower, having breakfast. When it's not there and you wake up in the morning and go, where's the next meal coming from? It's a man test, isn't it?
OK, guys, we're getting closer. You are very remote here. The next stop that way is New Zealand. What I want to find out is, has all of this cushioning that civilization has experienced over the last 50 years made us totally lose touch with that survival instinct that I believe is deep within us all? OK, guys, I need you to be my eyes for any rocks. There are loads of rocks here. It takes an extreme situation to find out what people are really made of. What you're about to embark on, it will be the toughest thing you will ever do. You can do this, all right? You can do it. The men's home for the next 6 weeks is an uninhabited island in a remote Pacific archipelago. The 11 kilometers of coastline is dominated by treacherous cliffs and rocky headlands. Vicious swells and powerful ocean currents means there's no easy way onto the island. I'm going to try and get you guys as close as I can, all right? But you will end up swimming. If any of you guys are weak swimmers, it is a good time to say.
I've never swum this distance before, not even in a swimming pool, but I will get there. I will get there. Age won't stop me doing this. It's not often in one's life someone actually challenges your morals, challenges you physically, and this does. That's why I want to do it.
Who can't swim confidently? Confident with unconfident, yeah?
Let's go. The men must make the 75-metre swim to the island fully clothed. Help each other, help those who are weaker. Let's go, let's go. Strong undercurrents mean the men need to get to shore as quickly as possible.
Get in! Doing good, go mate. Keep going, keep going.
Okay, go, get out of the water, go, go, go.
Woo! That was the damnedest thing I ever did.
Glad you were there. Oh, I couldn't have got much further.
If that's only a taster of what we got to come, then bring it on, Mother Nature.
Hey, what are you doing? Well, the advice is to save your own piss, which is a bit unnerving.
With only 2 days survival training, initiative will be key.
Essentially, it's water, isn't it?
Is that your piss?
That's my piss, mate. You've got to save everything around here.
Yeah,
That's what I've been told, anyway.
Save your piss.
To drink our own piss? I hope not.
So they look a bit like a bunch of drowned rats at the moment. Kind of let the chaos begin. But what I do know is when I return in 6 weeks' time, the 14 men, if there's still 14 men there, which, to be honest, I doubt, the men that do remain will be changed. It's time for me and the crew to leave. We won't be back until the end of the experiment. For the next 6 weeks, the men will have to live entirely on their own wits. To make sure these men at least have a fighting chance of survival, I've ensured the island's got enough water, indigenous animals and vegetation on it to keep them alive. It's teeming with wildlife. But what they've got to have is the ingenuity to find it, catch it and kill it.